Are set for baseball here this evening. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Scope has a play. 1 out. Here's big Aaron Judge. His past history with Dylan Bundy, not great. He's 1 for 8. Judge stands 6'7" as you see him in the right-handed batter's box. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Hit hard on the ground at first. Trumbull is there, and he'll step on the bag. Digging in now, Joey Rickard. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's only 1 for 10. Fouled away. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed by Jones as he's down on strikes for the second out. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Count even at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Missed with a slider. Mark Trumbull would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. Gone to lead off the inning. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. His past history with Dylan Bundy, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. In now, Aaron Hicks. 1 run in and 1 gone so far at the center. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the bleachers and gone. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Andujar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Hit down the third base line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, 2 away. Next for New York, Austin Romine. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he's 0 for 4. Way out in front. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. Now the 2-0. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Oh, he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. The 2-2 one more time. Freezes him, a strikeout looking. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Chris Davis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2. The next 0-2. And right into the shift. Bird gloves it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Previous history with Luis Severino. It's been a steady 5 for 9. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
I mean, this offense has gotten some ugly swings off early. This pitcher is on point right now. He is mixing and matching, and everything's working.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire getting his head right.
Still 1-2. The 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Again, a 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And that will return. Here's Neil Walker as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready for another chance? Brett Gardner. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Hit on the ground out to short. Machado has it, and that's the second out. Striding in once again, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at the big curveball.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Swung on and missed, and that's the... Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. At the plate, Tim Beckham. Here's the first pitch to him. Sharp ground ball to third. Andahar brings it in. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. In now for the O's, Caleb Joseph. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ballgame. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Giancarlo Stanton. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Throw into second. And not in time as the run scores. Digging in now for the Yankees, Greg Bird. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Popped him up. Beckham over to his right. 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Andujar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. The tag, and he is out. Ready now for Baltimore, Joey Rickard. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Rickard has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. 1 out now in the Orioles' fourth, and standing in the fine center fielder Adam Jones. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Smoke toward third. Andujar fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Manny Machado now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Taking it in there is Hicks for the final out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Austin Romine. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Romine playing here in his age 29 season. He's a 9-year major league vet. Grounder down the line at third. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. There he goes. And a step off as the runner breaks for second. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Here's the 0-2. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss as Walker is down on strikes for the first out. Here's Brett Gardner now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Line drive base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. There's one. But one's all they get as the run scores. Ready for another shot now. Didi Gregorius. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hard hit ball to second. Taken in by Scope. They'll whip this one to first. In. Here's Mark Trumbo now, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Swinging a ground ball to third, but this will get foul for strike 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Striding forward now is the DH, Chris Davis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit hard to the right side. Throw on the first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 1 thus far. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. He struck him out, his 7th of the ball game. Giancarlo Stanton now, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1. Riding in once again, Greg Bird. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ripped on the ground at first. Trumbo ranges to his right, and he is out. Leading off the inning, Jonathan Scope. And they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
The 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. Here's another 2-2. Down the third baseline. And there's one down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim Beckham. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Caleb Joseph was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And the Orioles have their first hit of the game. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times.
And we'll have to leave it there. Here's Miguel Andujar now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer to the left side. Machado is there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in to try it again, Austin Romine. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sliders in for a strike. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Here's Neil Walker. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. First offering on its way. Breaking ball stays high.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Manny Machado.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Judge has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow.
The batter.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Mark Trumbo. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. And that misses ball 1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
1 and 2.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Brett Gardner. He singled his last time up.
Brett Gardner.
Here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing, and he pops him up, but this will land untouched. The 1-2. There's a fastball that misses.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now in 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now batting, Aaron Judge, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And it's 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Here's Didi Gregorius. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking pitch here, chopped foul at the plate, strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. In the air now, out to left. Mancini is in pursuit, and that's the 3rd out. Ready for another shot now, Chris Davis. No hits to this point. First offering on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Line drive to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Bouncer down the line, but it gets fouled. Another 1-2 delivery. Hard on the ground towards short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Giancarlo Stanton now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Beckham is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in now for the Yankees, Greg Bird. He got under one and popped out his last time up. 1 out, nobody on. Bird swings, and this one is crushed out to right field. And wow, that got out onto Utah Street. Ready once again, Aaron Hicks.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Michael Gibbons enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 60.
First offering on its way. Swung on and missed for the first strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage to it.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Next for New York, Miguel Andujar. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Foul ball, strike 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Digging in, Austin Romine, runner in scoring position with Sugan. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they... At the plate, Tim Beckham.
Leading off for the Orioles, third baseman, Tim Beckham.
Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. 1 away. So digging in now, Caleb Joseph. A hit in 2 tries so far. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
After taking such an ugly swing, if I'm the batter right now, it has to be in the back of my mind that he might repeat that exact same pitch.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Now batting.
That'll bring in Joey Rickard. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. A leaping effort there by Gardner, but it'll be in vain. That ball is gone. A home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Gardner going back. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. In now for the O's, Manny Machado. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Ready now for Baltimore. Trumbo, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 3 runs already home here. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
They'll try again. 1-2. Missed with a slider. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out. At the plate, Chris Davis. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed. And now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. At the plate, Trey Mancini, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Loud contact there, but it's well. David Robertson takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Robertson's ready. Here's the 1-1. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Machado on third. Davis on at second with 2 down. Missed with a breaking ball.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Baltimore down to their final strike. Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Fielded cleanly by Walker. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and the rally falls just short as they will strand the possible tying runs in scoring position, and this ball game is over. And the Yankees were given a big boost tonight by the performance of this man, Giancarlo Stanton. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's